don't want to be on Twitch. Get out of here. See what's going on here. Start one. Oh, 3 came back. Now we just got to wait for 1. Come on. Why do you do this to me? Right in the middle of the show. Our internet sucks. I hate Comcast. Have I mentioned that lately? Come on. Give me my internet back. Fucker. Give me. Come on, Facebook. You're the only holdout now. Now it's coming on, I think. But it'll off. Come on. And it turned off YouTube, too. Fucker. Oh, YouTube's back on. Okay. All we need is Facebook back on now. That's, all right, Facebook's back. Yay! Now I don't know if we're...
It says, well, on here it says this live video, yeah, has ended.
Let's see what happens when I do this. There we are. No, that's the old one. Wait, today? Yeah, it's today. Okay, we're back on. Well, that was weird. Wait.
No.
What's going on? Darn it. Where is it? Now I gotta find it. What happened here? You creeps. Screwing me over. Now I don't even know where my own stream is. Maybe if I did. Hold on here. Maybe we could do this. Come on, you finish. We could have finished the show. If you just were nice about it. There we are. There we are. Okay. All right. Come on. Okay. All right, we're back, but it just sucks because we moved our show.
There we go.
Yeah, well, kind of sucks because now I've got to get people back. Let's see if I can make this work again. All right, let's see. Okay, so there. I'll do this. And share in here. Share to a friend's profile. No. Share to a group. So we'll go share to a page. All right, we're back. Okay. This was not a fair thing.
Yeah.
All because I made fun of Biden. Biden screwed us up. I blame him. All right, now. I don't know where my sister is. I'm used to her not being here. Okay. Share to my story. Share to Messenger. There we go. That's what I get for you. Come on, do it right. Oh yeah, I gotta say something. We're back on.
And we're back. You're not typing in there.
Why not? What is going on there? What's this? What is this? Darn it.
Christine, they classified Biden's birthday as a fire hazard.
Yeah, well, it shut our show down. All right, so
He didn't like us talking about him.
Guess I don't have to tell her because she's there. All right, now we go. Okay. Now, let's see. Close this. All right. People. Come on. Come on. Close. Close. There we go. All right. Now I guess I'll go back to, I'm not going to go to all the pages that I have on. Just gonna continue with the show as if nothing ever happened. I really hate Comcast.
Kylie just sent me her grades, and as of right now, and they're really good.
That's my girl.
Yeah.
Well, not my girl. You know. All right. Let's see here. Now we'll put it through. See if this posts now. Looks like it's posting. Good. We're back. All right. Now where was I? Oh, I was doing this post. Okay. That's when I saw that. So close that. Close this. And go back to the sheets. All right. Now, where were we? All right. So $1.99. Do you know how much gas was when I first got my license when I was 16?
Mm-mm.
Yes. Oh, you're doing calculations in your head.
Yeah. Let me say, I'm gonna guess probably. I want to say $1.50 is kind of ringing in my head, but yeah.
75 cents a gallon for like 2 weeks, maybe a month. And then it went to $1.25.
Mm.
So you were close. Wow, I lost this too.
We lost everything.
Come on, give me my pictures back. Hey, Christine, how you doing? Tina and Christine. Okay. Did you get Ha ha ha. Oh, we're so funny. Oh, you're so funny. I'm just losing it. But okay, so I'm not going to get my pictures back. By the looks of things. Let me see if I can. Oh, wait, I'll bring this picture up. I'll bring it up here. Can I bring it up? I'll bring it. Won't work. Come on, open up. Rotten thing. All right, it's not going to let me bring anything up. Can I bring up? I'm just going to stop it right there.
Okay.
I just wanted to have a picture in the background.
Okay.
All right.
I was like, there's something playing.
Okay. All right. So eBay faces $2 billion in fines for selling something. You know what that something is?
They what?
They face $2 billion in fines for selling something. What do you think they sold?
I have no clue.
What could be worth $2 billion in fines? What's the worst thing you could think of?
A picture?
Well,
Some type
Ron
of
Jeremy's
picture?
not involved, so we know that. All right, you were not going to guess it, so I'm going to tell you. Do you know what? Did you ever hear the term rolling coal?
No.
Okay, let me tell you what it is. Rolling coal is when you have an electric car, okay, and a truck drives by it, or a car, but generally it's trucks.
Okay.
A truck drives by, and they blow a big puff of pollution in your car.
Okay.
And people do that because they hate electric cars so bad that they want to break all the laws on the EPA.
Right.
And they want to. That's what rolling coal is.
Okay.
So, eBay. This is to be a strange thing, but eBay is being charged with selling rolling coal devices. And this is not even working. Oh, now it's working. I was going to say this is not working, so it's not done being, okay. So what happens is because of these, people are modifying their cars and trucks so that they can avoid emissions. So emissions will read that car's legally. When
Right.
When I had my car inspected about a month ago, I was talking to my garage mechanic because I don't know. He's fascinated by my electric car.
Right.
But he told me we were kidding around. I said, he said I can't pass your car. I said why? He said it won't pass emissions. Well, how do you check emissions on an electric car? It doesn't
Right.
have a tailpipe.
Right.
Well, he proceeded to tell me that that's not how it works anyway. What happens is you hook a device up to the emissions in the car, not to the tailpipe, and you're checking what the electronic device says, whether or not it's legal. So it could be the worst vehicle in the world, which is what we're talking about here, and it bypasses these devices bypass the emissions test, so that you don't have to worry about passing the emissions test. So when it hooks up to the computer, oh, it says it's fine, but it's not. It's lying. The computer in the car is lying. Back in the days before you had computers in your car,
Right.
you couldn't lie about that. These devices allow you to lie about your emissions. You could have the most polluting car in the world, and it'll say that it passes. So that's what they're being fined for, because they had those devices available to buy on eBay. It says here, the popular online marketplace eBay is being sued by the Department of Justice for selling rolling coal devices. The DOJ plans to fine eBay thousands of dollars each for each rolling coal device that allows drivers to bypass the Clean Air Act and release harmful clouds of smoke and toxins from their tailpipes. Now, this was originally, that's when people roll coal on electric cars,
Right.
they blast smog out on purpose
Right.
to hit the electric cars, trying to irritate them. Oh, that's the only thing they have on that article. Oh, they don't even have, they didn't explain what it was. They didn't explain, unless I'm missing something. No. The DOJ, it doesn't say. See, I wish they would have explained that.
Yeah, really.
Because really what people need to understand is that they're not doing it to destroy the atmosphere. They're doing it to make sure that they do it to electric cars, because they are anti-electric cars. And that's another thing they do, the same people do, is they will they'll park in the electric spaces so that they can't park in the electric spaces,
Right.
because they want to make sure that people can't park and get electric.
Right.
So here you go. Here's a video of.
Right. I saw somebody do that just
Yeah.
the other day.
Yeah, it's crazy. Look, there it is. That guy was really rolling coal, because that's like really blowing out.
Yeah.
And I don't I don't understand why people are so into blowing that stuff. It's one thing if you're doing it just because you don't have the money for another car, and you just kind of trick the system. But these people are really dangerous about it, because they just want to, like in the movies, like there was one one Fast and Furious where they rolled coal, and it was when The Rock was in it, and it was something. It was funny that they were doing it on that, but it's just it's insane that these people want to roll coal, and they cause accidents. I mean, if you can't see where you're going,
Right.
but these that's the problem. It says here, rolling coal is the practice of modifying a diesel engine to emit large amounts of black or gray sooty exhaust fumes. Diesel fuel has not undergone complete combustion. Rolling coal is sometimes used as a form of anti-environmentalism. Some modifications may include intentional. It's all intentional. There we go. Hey, we got a perfect. There's a good picture of it. That guy's blowing major stacks. So modifications to enable rolling coal may cost from $200 to $5,000. Just crazy. I don't know.
Okay, see, I didn't know that was... Okay, I've seen that happen before, but I didn't know it was called that.
Yeah, and it says here, rolling coal is a form of conspicuous air pollution used for entertainment or as protest. Some drivers intentionally trigger coal rolling in presence of hybrid vehicles, like the Prius, they called Prius repellent, to cause their drivers to lose sight on the road and inhale harmful air pollution. And coal rolling may also be directed at foreign vehicles because people like All American, and they should appreciate Tesla because that's all American.
Yeah, I don't like people like that.
Yeah, there's no real reason
it
for it.
annoys me. Like it's like if I'm going behind them and they do that, and it's like right now I have like my wind. I don't have any AC. Not, I mean, during the summer,
Right.
I had no AC in my car
Right.
halfway through my summer because I hit a groundhog going home and it messed it up underneath, and I lost all my.
What do you
AC.
think that the groundhog felt?
Yeah. Anyway, so then I'd have these trucks that go by doing that, and it's like I'd have to roll up my window, and I'm like, come on,
That
it annoys me.
Well, it says here some incidents have led to injuries. In 2021, 6 cyclists training for a road race were run over by a 16-year-old who was rolling coal. 2 of the cyclists were injured enough to require medical evacuation by helicopter.
Wow.
The motorist was not charged at the time of the accident. Local cyclists were outraged. Later, he was charged with 6 counts of aggravated assault with deadly weapon. It's just crazy. Yes, I see. I saw your message. I will. We'll talk about it. Somebody wants to come on the show next week and talk about rolling coal. Someone who does not. Yeah, that's what you say. You say you're working. I don't know. But anyway, it's just crazy because I know that people do that just because they think it's fun and they think it's funny, and it's not. It's not funny, and it's dangerous, and people will end up, To me, I just don't understand.
Yeah, because I know I've started coughing over that, and I had to hurry up and roll up my window and start coughing, and then I had to slow down, and so sometimes I was lucky I had a drink, so I could take a drink and it would help. But
it's ridiculous. Those people deserve to go to jail.
Yeah,
because they are intentionally doing that kind of stuff that could harm other people.
Right.
So I don't understand the whole thing. Actually, in Maryland, a person may not knowingly or intentionally cause a diesel-powered vehicle to discharge clearly visible smoke, soot, or other exhaust emissions onto another person's vehicle. Normal operations, commercial vehicles of 10,000 pounds or more, or construction vehicles are exempt. Hi. How you doing? What do you think of coal rolling? Yeah, you're thinking, I want another treat. That's what you're saying. She looks at the thing like I should know.
I know they're sitting there.
You're not going to do this all night. All night's almost over anyway. She's something. She's a smart dog. She really is smart. She knows how to get the best of me. All right, where are we at? Okay, so the coal rolling's done. All right. All right, next one. All right, here we go. Let's do some fun stuff now. Rather than all this stuff that's serious. Who's the real criminal? Now this is gonna be another one of those videos, short videos.
Okay.
You're gonna I found this bunch of videos in now I lost my microphone again. Or my
Headphones.
earphones. There they are. There's the other one. This is the other one. There it is. So all right, now I got it. All right. Here we go. This is the caption of this one is, "Who's the real criminal?" Come on now, since we had this stoppage, I'm not able to get my links to work right.
Okay.
Copy it and paste it. So I shouldn't have to do that. Oh, now it's working. Okay, now I got 2 of them. Damn it. Okay. So this is Okay, so it says, let's see. Okay, a woman was being mugged by a homeless man before being saved by a man with a gun. Says the gun scared her and she wishes he didn't use it. Okay, so he's saving her from being mugged, but she got mad because he used the gun to save her.
Okay.
He should have just let her get mugged. It gets even worse. The woman said she would have seen the man as a bigger hero if he helped her without using a gun. Earlier this week, John Rote jumped into the action when he saw a woman getting mugged by a homeless man. Rote pulled out a gun from his backpack and let off a couple shots to scare the deranged homeless man. It worked. However, Rote was arrested for using a gun, even though nobody got hurt. He saved the girl from the homeless man by not shooting the guy, but by shooting the gun up in the air. Now the woman involved in the attack says it's too scary to think that people are carrying guns around New York City, and she wishes Rote didn't use the gun. Now, first off, you can't have a gun in New York City. I'm pretty sure that's the law.
Right.
So he's got a little problem there because of that. Even though he saved her, he's got a problem because I don't think you can carry guns in New York City.
Right.
Of course, I'm happy that the man tried to help me and that nobody was injured during this incident, but it's scary to think that people are carrying guns around the city. I understand why people do it. They see it as their only means of protection. It saved her, but it says there in this case, the man risked a lot to protect me, his safety and the safety of other people on the platform. Yes, I do think he's a hero, but I don't know. I would like to think of him as a bigger hero if he tried to help me without the gun. Now, the thing is, if he attacked the attacker and he got hurt, so who's the criminal here? So they arrested the vigilante.
Sir, what happened?
What were you trying to do? Were you trying to protect someone?
So all he was trying to do was keep the mugger from mugging the woman. What about the mugger? He didn't do anything, I'm thinking. He probably took off. But you can't have, I don't think you can have a gun in New York. So who's the criminal?
Yeah.
Is he a criminal for having?
Sir, what happened?
What were you trying to do? Were you trying to protect someone?
That's sad that the hero is arrested. Now, all right, so that's this one. Then we got this cop arrests a guy who flips over him.
Okay.
What I'm saying, I'm seriously thinking, what is the guy's problem that he actually flipped over the cop to begin with? So, put this in the, I mean, this is like the craziest stuff. Okay, so here we go. The cop's sitting there eating his dinner or his lunch or whatever, and this guy thinks he's a smart ass, and this is what happens.
What?
Get it once.
You just killed that?
You just finished.
They're not. Put your hand behind your back.
All in the books that say you can't flip over somebody's
Right.
head. This world's going crazy.
But was he being arrested because he filmed it?
I think they arrested him because he flipped over the head and he said, you better erase that if you filmed it. And I
Right.
don't think that that's illegal. Not illegal. I can film anything I want.
True.
There's no. It's not a. It's not like in the bedroom where you're filming and the girl doesn't know it. It's out in public. You can film things out in public. That's what we got our cameras on our phones for. So I don't think the police can arrest him for that.
Sit down.
Which one's fine? Yeah, that's all he did. And he just said, he said, tell us the next time you do this. I'm thinking F freaking neck. I don't know what it, break your freaking neck. I don't know what it was. Just, do you understand what I'm telling you? When you do this, you'll be forced to do something. And I'm going to arrest you. If you just filmed that, ruin your day.
They're not.
You're caught on the camera. I mean, it's not like he's going to get it. It's not like it's going to end here. So, a case against the police for brutality. They have no right to do this. It's just really weird. I mean, I would have said, look, don't do it again. I don't want you jumping over my head. That would be one thing. But now here is one that's going to make your day. You're going to love this one. This next one is funny. And I'm not going to say anything about it till it happens. And oh no, no, it's not there. No, come on, come on. This was an awesome video. I knew I should have downloaded it. Didn't download it. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it is.
Okay.
This woman had a Tesla. She pulled up to a gas pump. She couldn't figure out where to put the gas in. It was the funniest video. I just thought, oh, this is awesome. I should have played this last week when you were here because it's gone now. Not there anymore. Okay, here's another good one. I can't remember what it is. I just remember that these were good. The ones from Twitter are awesome. If you aren't following CCTV idiots on Twitter, you should. It's funny.
I really don't touch Twitter.
Well, you should get it just for this.
I mean, I think I have it, but I wasn't I'm not actively on it.
Okay, this is called Walker. There's a Walker. Oh, I didn't want to hit it again. Oh, freaking A. I hit it twice more. Here's how smart I am. Okay, here we go. All right, here we go. That would be one of the American. Look at this guy's freaking face. What's he got on? Is this what is it? Looks like he has a face mask. I don't know what it is, but he's not happy. I guess he just was humiliated twice because the guy beeped at him and then walked into a freaking telephone pole. I really wish that one would have been there. It was so funny looking at her trying to find the gas pump. All right, the next one is called Tree Climb, and it shows that some people just aren't very smart. There we go. Okay. So these
Time, so
I'm just going to play it. I'm not gonna make I don't want to make a comment. I just want to
See what I get.
this guy. I envy people that can do this. I could never do anything, but it's much easier to go up than it is to come down.
Right.
See?
Ow.
Yeah, I would.
Done this in a long ass time, so
All I could say is that I can't make it up there. I can come down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good at coming down, but that probably hurt. Let's see. Oh, this one. Did we see the? Oh no, we didn't see this one. We saw the boat that was
Mhm.
last week. Well, this is
The
another.
orcas,
This
yeah.
is another boat. I think we didn't see this. Pretty sure we didn't see this. We didn't see the water skiing. Okay, this is kind of weird, but this shows, does drinking and skiing go together? Ready? Here we go. Look at her. She's having the time of her life. Drinking does not go with water skiing. Not at the same time, anyway. Oh, man. Okay, next. All right. I think we watched this one. I kind of remember doing this. Yeah, I think we saw this one last week.
Yeah.
The ones where they.
Yeah. Yeah. We
Okay.
did see that one.
Itching to get out.
Okay. I was pretty sure we did. I didn't remember that. Okay. There's a lot of stores that are going out of business lately. And I got a running list of stores. What time we got? We have 15 minutes left. Okay, we can either do this or we can do the game show of, I believe I have a game show that I put together. Let me see if I did put the game show together or not. I think I did. Don't know what I did with it. I didn't do the game show?
Oh no.
Oh no. There was supposed to be a game show of what was being canceled and what was being. I missed it. I freaking didn't put it down. I thought I had it. Darn, I didn't. Okay. I guess then we can't do that. All right. This is retail stores that have bankrupted.
Okay.
This is interesting to me because, I mean, it wasn't before Amazon.
Mhm.
We go to malls.
Right.
We don't go to malls anymore, and it's killing a lot of businesses. And a lot of businesses that were in malls are now gone.
Right.
There are some that was able to adapt to the way that things are now, and they're now selling on Amazon.
Mhm.
But it's still okay. Come on, get up here. All right, continue to site. Well, if I didn't want to continue to site, I wouldn't have been there. This is a list of businesses going,
Okay.
that filed bankruptcy. Okay, since 2017, Retail Dive has tracked major bankruptcies in the U.S. retail market. It says chronicled the long decline of dominant stores like Sears. Sears bought Kmart and tried to revive their brand. They were on the brink when I was working.
Yeah.
When I was working, they were constantly in bankruptcy court, and they would end up buying a store and try to close them down and make them profitable. And no matter what they did, I mean, there's no Sears anymore.
No,
And
because
there's
I
no-
worked at a Sears at one point
And there's
for a
no.
little bit, and then, but I mean, it eventually closed down. It was in the mall
Yeah.
up in State College, and I mean now that mall practically has nothing up
Well,
there.
the Harrisburg East Mall,
Mhm.
they're demolishing it.
Wait,
Harrisburg East Mall, out by your mom's.
no.
Yeah. The only thing that's going to be left is the Bass Pro Shop. They aren't doing well.
When are they doing that?
They've been talking about it for probably 6 months. They got to get the deal, the stuff down, but they're gonna shut that down.
Ooh, I don't think Antoine knows that.
Why is that one of his places?
Yeah, there's like a little shop in there that he likes to go to quite often. Well, there's a couple shops in there he likes to go to.
What kind of what's short? What's short?
There's a guy that just, he said he was moving. That sells a whole bunch of leather that he likes to go to. That's where he gets all his leather stuff. And there was a couple other shops that he goes to in there.
Hold on. What is this? This is not what I wanted. All right. Okay. I am not lying. Mall can now be demolished. Okay. This is from June. There it is. For development. And this has been going on for a while. I mean, this is not anything new. I mean, the biggest thing is that with COVID, nobody was able to go. And like the Regal Theater was there. And they owed over $2 million in rent because they couldn't rent.
Right.
They weren't allowed to have anything. And I think that killed a lot of stores in there. COVID killed what was left of stores.
Yeah.
Now, not the only thing that killed the stores. It just killed it quicker.
Right.
Because the biggest thing is that people don't go to the malls anymore. When I was younger, people would hang out in the malls, and and the Harrisburg East Mall was the biggest mall around, so everybody would hang out there. I mean, I never thought that the Harrisburg East Mall would be closed before the Colonial Park one.
Right.
The Colonial Park is still around and still kicking, but the Harrisburg East Mall, this is from June, but they still haven't finished it. It says here, after months of planning, the Harrisburg East Mall can now be demolished after standing for more than 50 years. The Susquehanna Township Commissioners have agreed to allow the property located at 3501 Paxton Street to be rezoned. The mall owners, a Baltimore-based company called St. John Properties, have indicated that they will tear it down, although the Bass Pro Shops will remain. That's what I said. In February, ownership proposed a development plan that detailed the new businesses that could come in and replace the current ones. The large property could become the site of several different things, such as retail, offices, manufacturing, and daycare centers. The cost of the project, as well as when work on the project will start, is still unknown. That's as of, even now. So, yeah, that to me,
You
I
even
never
wanted
thought.
me to go in there just the other day to look.
Yeah, I mean, businesses have been leaving the mall for a long time because they can't afford the rent, and it's just really crazy that that's we're going to see one less mall. It says as early as, this is from 9 months ago, so it's not very practical, but it's just really sad. I mean, I think about, I spent a lot of time in that mall, and a lot of businesses that we sold to were in that mall. But I mean, it's like Circuit City. Circuit City didn't survive either because of Amazon.
Right.
And they tried to revive themselves in the, I think 2000, I got that account in 2006, 2012, 2014. I think 2014 I got, or 2012 I think I got that account because they tried to bring it back to life. And it just, had a short-lived span. I think it's still around. I think somebody bought the brand, but it's gone. I mean, all those companies that were hanging out in there, just,
Yeah.
they're all gone. And it's a shame because that's a lot of people out of work,
Yeah.
and a lot of food companies were in there, and they just can't. Even McDonald's was in there for a while. So yeah, they're gone. But anyway, that's one of the ones that is gone or going, and it's only because of Bass Pro that there's anything left of that.
Right.
Um, so so it says since 2017 they've tracked bankruptcies, chains like once dominant Sears, and the unexpected and swift demise of others like Lord & Taylor. It says even in the short time frame that retailers that have fallen victim to bankruptcy not once but twice. In 2000 alone, Jamboree and Payless filed for their second bankruptcy in 2 years. In 2020, many of the retailers facing shattered stores and slow traffic. A record number of retailers, including many who had been teetering for years, filed. In some retailers that have entered bankruptcy led most of the stores behind, opting for digital-focused approach, while others bought out by landlords and continued to operate large footprints. Some brands entirely disappeared. One of them that comes to mind is Toys R Us. Toys R Us closed, but a UK company bought the brand and reintroduced it as a smaller company within a store. So Toys R Us swift liquidation in 2018, the iconic store brand, they is now sold at Macy's. But I don't think Macy's is even doing that well. But the iconic, I mean, being where I used to work, we used to sell to Toys R Us a huge amount of stuff. The state of bankruptcy says a lot about the health of retail sector in various categories it serves. While retailers file in a given year provides clues about the broader consumer trends and gives insights into the differences between retailer winners and losers. So some of the people that died, Hello Bello files Chapter 11. I don't think we have them around here. It says here, this is crazy, filed for Chapter 11 as a way to facilitate stalking horse bid from private equity Hildred Capital Management. The deal with Hildred is valued at $65 million and subject to better offers. Hello Bello said in court documents that its brand experienced negative impacts of higher shipping, increased purchase prices, and more. Bendit Pages, we don't have that around here either. They filed Chapter 11. Let's go to ones we do have. Z Gallery files Chapter 11. Rite Aid files Chapter 11. The retail pharmacy Rite Aid filed Chapter 11 bankruptcy on October 15th. The company said it secured $3.45 billion in new funding. $3.45 billion.
It's crazy.
That they secured that. They got that. How much money is out there? It says new funding from lenders to provide equity or liquidity during this court-supervised reorganization. Now they've closed a bunch of Rite Aids around here and around the world, the country.
Right.
The company said in court documents it is nearly $4 billion in debt. $4 billion in debt. Pharmacies should never be in debt. The amount of money they make off of drugs is just unbelievable. Rite Aid said that it has between $1 billion and $10 billion in liabilities, and collectively owns its top three creditors: pharmaceutical company McKesson, U.S. Bank Trust National Association, and health insurer Humana, more than $1 billion. That just blows me away. Showfields, we don't have those. Soft Surroundings, we don't have. Mitchell Gold and Bob Williams, I don't know what they are. I'm looking to see other ones that we know. I don't even know who Rockport Group is. Let's see. Instant Brands. Christmas Tree Shops, they're gone. Christmas Tree Shops, Chapter 11, August 16th, was converted to Chapter 7 liquidation. Now, you know the difference between Chapter 7 and 11? Okay. I got to remember which one's which. Chapter 11 is when you file for bankruptcy, but it's reconstruction.
Okay.
Chapter 7 is bad. That's it. They're
Gotcha.
done. It says here, Christmas tree shops, Chapter 11, August 16th. Bankruptcy on August 16th was converted to Chapter 7 liquidation after failing to find a buyer. You know, I never thought Christmas tree shops had a life because I couldn't understand why you would buy Christmas tree stuff all year. But women
Right.
seem to love that store.
Yeah.
And it says here, Christmas tree shops in July announced it would liquidate the remaining 72 stores after failing to find a buyer. I mean, that's just freaking unreal. Bed Bath & Beyond is Chapter 11 as of July 2023. Both Bye Bye Baby and Bed Bath & Beyond are labeled for closure after no buyer stepped up to purchase them. Who's going to buy it? Because everyone knows that retail is dying. So it says here.
And not only that, like the price of everything is going up too.
Yeah, yeah.
So they have to raise their prices, and people don't want to shop with prices going up.
Exactly.
Unfortunately, they have to.
Our freaking groceries are horrible. Christine told me the other day, I think it was yesterday. We were talking about chicken pot pie. I like chicken pot pie. And I used to buy containers of chicken pot pie for $6.99 before the COVID. Then it went up to $9.99. I begrudgingly bought it at that. She said the last time she bought it, it was like $20 for the same amount. I'm like, what in the world? I don't need chicken pot pie that bad. Just crazy stuff. It's David's Bridal is Chapter 11. We don't have a Shoe City there.
We used to have a David's Bridal in State College.
Yeah. We had one down here, too. I don't remember where, but I know there was one around here somewhere that says here David's Bridal, July 24th. And one of its longtime lenders, Sion Investment Corp, announced they closed a deal for Sion to acquire substantially all of David's Bridal's assets.
What a ironic date.
What's that? July 24th?
My birthday.
Oh, I thought you were going to say that's the day I got married or something, or the day we were planning on getting married. But it says thanks to the deal, David's Bridal will continue operations. I didn't know.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm sorry.
Anyway, it says thanks to the deal, David's Bridal will continue the operations up to 195 stores, preserving 7,000 jobs. But they had to close a bunch of stores. So
I just got a nice text from my daughter.
Okay.
Surprisingly, she's still up. It would be fun to be a surprise guest on the radio show.
You actually get her down here on a Tuesday, she can actually be physically.
I can get her down here.
I don't know if you can do that, but maybe when do they
Summer.
break?
Oh, summer. Huh?
They have a Christmas break?
They have a Christmas break. I don't know how long it is, but maybe during the summer.
Okay.
Maybe
Just
summer might
remind
be
me.
better.
She would be a fun guest, I think. Shoe City, they're in Maryland. Virginia and D.C., they filed for Chapter 11. Tuesday morning, I don't know what that is. I would imagine they only work one day. That could be why they filed for Chapter 11.
Right.
They'll be going out of business. Independent Pet Partners are Chapter 11. Park City. Party City. We had one of those out.
Yeah, we had one of
by,
those up
Home
in State
Depot.
College too. Yeah.
And that's strange, but not strange, because I never thought that something like that would sustain itself. But it's sustained itself for a long time. It's when you hear how much they owe. Party City completed its restructuring efforts and emerged from bankruptcy. The company said on October 12th, the restructuring cost. Guess how much? Guess how much? I'm going to cover it up so you can't see. Guess how much? How much did the restructuring eliminate in debt?
$150,000.
$1 billion in debt. How do you get $1 billion in debt selling party stuff?
Yeah, really.
Talk about some places that don't even party. Must not be partying much. So Forma Brands, is that baby food? What is that? Forma Brands?
I don't know.
I don't think we have them around here. Sears Hometown, I guess, is another Sears. Filed for bankruptcy in December, and in the middle of tussling with its parent, which is Transform Company, known as the New Sears. The home goods based focused chain, an offshoot of the iconic retail brand, has about 121 stores in 26 states and Puerto Rico. Many of the locations run by independent dealers. That's down nearly from 500
Oh,
stores.
they still have it there. Okay.
There is some Sears.
No, they still have a Party City in State College.
Oh, do they? Well, they probably
Yeah.
won't for long.
Right
Well,
by the Walmart.
Wait a minute. It says completing sales. Wait a minute. Party City is, yeah, they're only chapter 11, so they.
And they
did the
also have a
restructuring.
Bed Bath & Beyond right there.
For now. Then we've got Medley, Olympia Sports, Revlon.
Makeup.
Makeup, I know. How could Revlon go? I mean, women spend a lot of money on makeup, and maybe women stopped it. Maybe that's what they decided. We're not putting makeup on now, so screw your Revlon.
But it's not just makeup. It's also like there's hair dryers. There's like
we're not gonna
straighteners
wash our hair or dry it. So there. It says Revlon said it assembled a new board that will govern its private company while exiting bankruptcy. So they're still alive, but
I mean, yeah, it's just a whole bunch of beauty products.
the directors include former top executive of Bloomin' Brands, Sephora, Walgreens Boots Alliance, Starbucks, and Gap Inc. Revlon president and CEO Deborah Perlman will continue her role and remain on the board. I don't know.
Revlon does hair coloring because I use that sometimes to color my hair.
Me too. I don't use as much. Escada America, I don't know what that is. Alex and Annie Files. Oh, Annie. Alex and Annie? What's
I've never
that?
heard that.
They wear, Alex and Annie's wire charm bracelets were a bit steadily fueling sales for the following 5 years. And they've had 6 years that they've been around, I guess. The Collection Group, I don't know what they are. What are they? The Collection Group bought Joey, Joie, Equipment, Joey Equipment, and Current Elliott. Oh, what that is. It was KKR owned. I almost said KKK owned.
Oh,
What's that?
that's why she's still up. Sorry.
Oh.
She doesn't have school. She doesn't have school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Monday.
Oh, that sounds fun.
That's why she's
Well,
still up.
that would make sense, though. Well, we would have it Wednesday, but we wouldn't have had it the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So
She's off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Monday.
Francesca, I don't know what they do. Guitar Center, that's sad, but it's good for me. Formed in 1959 in a single store selling organs, Guitar Center eventually became the largest musical instrument retailer in the U.S. with more than 500 stores across its brands. After a private buyout, it struggled under its debt load throughout the 2010s. When the pandemic forced it to close the stores, the Guitar Center ran into liquidity problems. After striking a deal with bondholders during the summer, the company forged an agreement with key lenders and equity holders to restructure the debt, and so they're going to come back. But they seriously, this pandemic closed the door on a lot of these companies, because especially if you're a mom and pop company and you know, if you were doing food, you could usually do something with the food because they thrived during this.
Yeah.
But boy, I'm telling you, it's crazy.
I know. About when I started work about 2.5 years ago, we were closed to the public, like our indoor, like dining in.
Right.
But we still did like to go orders and stuff like that.
Right.
But then we started, opening up and everything, so it was
All right. All right. Let me see. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I didn't know what you were saying. She said there isn't a camera issue. No, it's my real makeup. Century 21. Who would have thought Century? I mean, Century 21's a freaking real estate company. How do you get in debt for a real estate company? It says here they've been a favorite retailer for 6 decades, especially amongst New Yorkers. The company's headquarters and downtown flagship were destroyed in the 9/11 terrorist attacks. When it was rebuilt at the site of devastation, it stood for a symbol of city's endurance. It says here the retailer was an early entrant in off-price game, opening its doors in 1961 and selling high-end apparel. Really? For savvy fashion? Maybe that's not... Oh, is this Century 21 not the real estate company? I'm thinking it must not be.
I thought it was.
Well, it says a favorite retailer for 6 decades. So what in the world were they selling? Like, I don't even think I understand the... I'm really confused by that because I could have sworn that was... I was going to say, how do you go bankrupt selling...
Century 21.
Here it is,
Okay.
Century 21's
But that says,
closing all of its remaining 13 stores.
okay, so maybe it's a department store? I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out what it was because I don't remember them.
Because I just look up Century 21 and it comes up real estate.
Huh. They've been they've been in serious trouble here for quite a while here because I'm seeing all these things saying that we're closing. Let's see if any of these tells me what they do. There
Century
we go.
21 NYC, that looks
Okay.
like...
Designer of apparel, footwear, cosmetics, and decor. Okay, well, deserves to shut down because they're not real estate. That's it. All right, and we'll wrap this up here. Lord and Taylor, Tailored Brands, Cena, Paper Store, RTW, Muji, Brooks Brothers.
Never heard of that.
Well, that was from way back. Okay, so these must be old ones then. Okay. Lucky Brand. The only Lucky Brand I know of is the cigarettes. GNC. Wow.
That's
That's
the vitamin.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they're apparently still around, I think, because they were in like Rite Aids and stuff. So
Mhm.
Let's see if there's any others that. Well, these are getting older now because these are 2020s.
Yeah.
So JCPenney.
Yeah, that's been a while. JCPenney's been a
Stage
while.
Stores, Aldo Files, Neiman Marcus, J. Crew. Man, that's like, this is crazy stuff. All right, anyway, so as you can see, business is bad. So, all right, I guess it's time to finish this thing. And, wow, it was a decent show.
Yeah.